We're live Monday night, 3 minutes to 8. We're live on an international break. I don't even know what the chairman of the board wants to talk about. What are we talking about this week? What's doing that then?
Look, hey Lee, look at Ken Dog.
Let me see. Where are you?
I am being held hostage. I'm in the car.
Blink twice.
Right, you look like you look like a 60s album cover. I like it.
All
the
right.
beard, the jacket. I like it, mate.
Thanks, mate. Oh, it's a bit it's a bit noisy inside the house with baby trying to sleep, so I thought I'd come and just sit in the car quietly.
Oh, that's dedication. Look,
Yeah,
Marv,
exactly.
that's dedication, mate.
Listen,
Marv said he's going to sleep. Why is Marv going to sleep?
Is that what he's saying? Is that what he said?
That's what he said. He said he's going to sleep, and he'll see if he wakes up.
That was at 4 o'clock, no?
I don't know, because I saw it whenever I saw it, and I was like, oh, what time was that?
He has been acting funny ever since Deathflick Gate.
Yeah, he's not recovered from that.
Well, I mean, what is there? What's going on in the world of football? International break killed me.
Well, we've got international break's rubbish, but we've got Man United v Liverpool next.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where is it? At Anfield, isn't it?
Yeah, look, Ken Dog's disappeared. Oh yeah, he's back.
I'm back. Let's get on the Wi-Fi. That's better.
Liverpool v Man U. Bloody hell.
Confident.
Can you beat them, Ken Dog? Can you beat them?
And they've been appalling this year.
Yeah, but Anfield.
Don't matter, Lee. Don't matter.
They have been.
We can beat anyone on our day.
So could Tottenham. We said that since started supporting them.
No, we've got the team, we've got the squad to beat anyone.
Yeah, and you beat Man City.
We didn't, did we? We lost.
The squad.
What do you think is the deal then? What do you think the deal is, Ken Dog, with Amorim getting 3 more years?
He won't get 3 years if the reality will be. No, the reality will be.
Oh, the Ratcliffe stuff.
Yeah.
The reality will be that he won't get 3 years if he has a shocking year. But yeah, why not give him time? I mean, I'm sure you're a big advocate of that, Lee, with the whole Ange situation and time.
I think it's refreshing, if I'm being totally honest. Whether or not I think he's right, that's a different thing. But I think it's refreshing. Things don't happen overnight, like they said. They said about Arteta. Ratcliffe said about Arteta. He said his first 2 years were terrible, but now look.
It's saying that
now look, no, that's not a good example. Because they've done nothing.
It wasn't a good example because Arteta's first 2 years were a lot better than Amorim's first 2 years.
That's what Ratcliffe said. I'm saying.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm giving you the stats. What do you mean? I've got the stats for you, mate. Go and check on Footballthicko. It's night and day.
Oh, and the ones after you came 8th and 8th, so that's not good.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's when he started. They came 15th. So I think 8th better than 15th. No.
I do.
Yeah, it is. Of course, it is.
So what are you on about? 8th for the FA Cup or 15th and no trophy?
No, I agree. But my point is,
no. What is better? 8th in the FA Cup or 15th
in the FA Cup? I'm not disagreeing.
Daddy's
my point
very loud,
so why you say my point is
very loud?
I'm saying that Ratcliffe is said the first years under Arteta.
And I said Ratcliffe was incorrect in saying that because he tried to use that as an example. But the difference is Amorim ain't winning games. He's just about 110.
Yeah. Yeah, fair point.
What are you on about?
Fair point.
What are you on about?
What do you say to that, Tom?
Your daughter's blocking her ears and I want to do the same thing. Daddy's been very noisy. Very noisy daddy, isn't he?
Hold on. I've got some stats. I'll give you numbers. I'll give you numbers, mate.
I want to say.
Here we go. Look, listen. Listen.
Much better.
Listen. No. Who did? No. You inherited. No.
He's playing you, Chris.
Lee. Lee, listen to this. Games won.
I want to say,
Amorim,
Lee, that he's
50
inherited
games.
a
The
better
first
team.
50 games. Amorim, 19. Arteta, 27. Games drawn. Amorim, 12. Arteta, 10. Games lost. Amorim, 19. Arteta,
So Arteta
13.
didn't inherit a better team, Chris.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No.
Interesting.
No.
You
Ozil,
were
You just
Aubameyang.
slating.
What? A
interesting
finished
that you were
Ozil or a finished Aubameyang? A
It's
finished Ozil.
it's
Players that you said were craply, yeah?
It's interesting.
I'm just giving
It's
it. Listen,
interesting that you
Mustafi.
we're a
were
No,
podcast.
you're not just giving. You're
slating
chatting
Ten
rubbish.
Hag the
Mustafi,
year before,
Socrates, and now you're trying to
as
tell me,
soon
and now you're
as
trying to tell me that
new
we had a
manager-
better team.
and you were
I'm just
slating
putting it
Ten
out there.
Hag the year before. Oh, is he? We've lost him. Good. This is like our opportunity to mute him. He was slating Ten Hag the year before, and all of a sudden, he's inherited
Get
a
out of
better
here.
team.
Lee,
And who did
Arteta's first
Arteta
transfer.
inherit a team from?
Lee.
So your stats.
What's going on with your Wi-Fi, Chris?
I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, but listen to this.
I'm waiting. I've got FC.
divine intervention.
I've got FC 26 at the post office. I've got to pick it up, but the post office is closed.
I'll pay you tonight.
I can't get it yet. When I pick it up, I'll put my gamer tag on here, and I'll beat all of you listeners, watchers, and Chris and Ken Dog if you want. But Ken Dog, I think it's refreshing that he's giving him, or he's saying that he'd have time. I think you know if it's either gonna
He said that Ashworth had time. Then Ashworth is gone.
Ashworth is gone. He's at England now, isn't he?
Chris, what's got
Or
you
is it
going today? You're interrupting a lot, Chris. Why are you upset?
Because you're lying.
Let's talk. Come on, open up.
Well, Arsenal top of the league now. Your favourites.
Yeah,
and you're running.
Be happy.
Your next few games are decent games. They should be winnable.
Close door, girl. Please.
Right.
Yeah, they are winnable, and we'll win them.
And then that's it. Then the shift changes if you win those games.
The league's over. We've won the league.
Don't be.
Wow. We've won the league.
I'm not disputing that. They've got the best squad.
Yeah, we have. It's over.
They've got the best squad.
And if we don't win it, that's on the manager.
That's good, Chris. That's bold.
Well, we don't know how the game's going to pan out yet.
No, Lee. If we
Anything
don't
can happen
win
in
it,
the season.
no, Lee. If we don't win it, it's on the manager.
That's a little bit of a cop out, Chris.
No, it's not, Ken Dog.
Lee,
Because if we win the league,
if
we win the league, who's it on?
Lee,
so how's that cop out?
Can I explain why that's a cop out?
Go on.
Because what you're saying essentially is you're the best team in England, and the only way you're not is if your manager's crap. So it's a cop out. If you don't win the league, it's because you're not the best
players.
No, Ken Dog.
Yeah.
No, Ken Dog.
You can't blame Arteta if you don't win the league.
So if we win the league, who do I put the blame on?
Well, the players, they're the ones.
Oh, yeah. So Ferguson didn't win 13 leagues. It was Ryan Giggs and them lot.
Well,
nothing to do with Fergie. Nothing to do with Fergie. Nothing to do with Fergie.
No, it's got something to do with Arteta.
Nothing to do with Fergie.
But you're saying,
so Fergie's not the greatest manager. Let me talk. So on that note, Fergie's not the greatest manager.
I ain't stopping. You better mute me. You are being narcissistic.
I can't mute you on this one.
Yeah.
Go on.
Boom. Just like that.
Go on. Let him say it, Chris.
So what, Ken Dog, are you saying that Fergie's not the greatest manager then? That's what you're saying, basically. That is what you're saying. So let me unmute you so you can answer that.
I'll mute myself.
Go
if Arteta doesn't win the league, it's not solely on Arteta, is it? It's like you saying if Man United didn't win a cup, that it would have been all on Fergie. It's about the players and the manager. But it's convenient for you to say if they win, it's the players. If they lose, it's the manager.
No, if we win, it's the manager. I didn't say that. He said that. I didn't say that. Ken Dog
so you're
said
giving him the credit either way. You're saying the manager's going to decide
it
for you.
Yeah.
I think you've got the strongest squad probably, but I think there's still questions about your mentality. Because you've got close and not won it. You've got Spurs syndrome, I think.
No.
We never win it. We never got close.
That sounds like cliche. That sounds like a cliche to me because when Liverpool won their league, they didn't have no one back across the line.
Yeah, but that first win is the toughest one, I would argue, because you've got it all against you mentally. You're thinking
Chelsea
we've never
had no
done it.
one. When
We've had
Chelsea won
3
the league the
years.
first time, they never
Yeah,
done
but
it.
Chris, you're taking it too far. I'm
No,
not saying
I'm not. It's
that
exactly
if
what
you've
you
not
just
won
said.
league.
You just said
No, but
the mentality. You just said.
Don't
Let me
talk
answer your
over me.
question.
Listen.
Let me answer your question.
Listen. All
Let
right,
me
go on.
answer
Then
your
listen to
question.
me
Let me
after.
answer
Go on.
your
Go on
question.
then.
You said that the mentality is not there, and I said to you, well, I can give you examples of Liverpool and Chelsea who hadn't won the league, had never crossed the line, but did so.
But the
And,
manager
and,
did
you,
one.
and you're telling me,
Because
and
you're
you're telling me
taking
that's
it too
different.
far. It doesn't mean if your mentality is weak, you can't win. It means that it makes it harder for you if you haven't got a winning mentality. And you've gone 3 league seasons where you would argue, at least one of them, maybe 2, you should have won the league, and you haven't. So players start to question, are we actually that good? Can we actually win this? And then you win it, and then you can build momentum to win more. But that first one, when you've lost 3 in a row that you should have maybe done better, is tough.
Can't hear it. Ken Dog sounds like rubbish to me.
Thanks, Chris.
Got it.
Thanks, Chris.
Move. I'm talking serious stuff. Go. Look, Mama's going to call you. Look, go. Give me a kiss.
So
Feel like
Tom,
go on, Lee.
what you like the Sunderland game? How much of a turnaround do you think that was for you?
I don't think we can really talk about turnarounds yet. I get a bit excited after a game like that when we win, but we can't talk about turnarounds yet. We've got to see some consistency. We've got to see him do it 2 or 3 games in a row where the same kind of performance, the same kind of victory, to see, okay, there's something building here, because we've proved that we can win against a tough opponent like Chelsea, even though they went down to 10, and then lose the next week against someone weak. They're inconsistent. This is the Liverpool team of the 90s. Liverpool in the 90s, they could win. They could beat big teams. They could beat Man United. Torres and Gerrard could turn up and we could lose 3-0 to them. And then next week they'd lose against Ipswich at home. So at the moment, we are a long way off still. But I think even if he doesn't give him 3 years, what's clever is telling people he's going to give him 3 years. Even
Calm
if
it down.
that doesn't materialise, is smart, because that's secure. If you're a manager that's always
No, I
worried
think he's
about, I've
right.
got
I think
5
he's right.
games, 10 games, how are you
Yeah,
supposed to perform when you've got that looming over you? In any job,
yeah, I
imagine you
agree.
think, if I don't do this, if next month I have a bad month and financially I'm going to get sacked, how are you
Yeah,
supposed to
look at
perform?
Ange at Forest.
Exactly, and that's going to end badly because he knows, like, he's got
Well, he's
an
already
owner
out.
there who's gonna.
Practically, isn't he?
He'll be gone. He'll be gone soon. So I think it's a
if
smart move
Ange
on
goes
Racker's
before,
part.
if Ange goes before Amarin,
He will go before him.
He will
you
go
owe
before Emma.
you owe Ken Dog a milli.
No, but
I'm up for that.
You
I
owe
will.
us a mil. You
Yeah,
should
but
cook
Ange
us all
will
a
go.
meal.
Ange is
We'll
gone, man.
film it.
Ange is gone. Ange is gone. They got Chelsea next.
But you said Amarin will go before Ange.
I did.
I'm up for that
Did.
meal. I think we should go to the kitchen place. Is it chicken?
You want to go chicken?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go to a Spurs game for a laugh.
Well, we go for something nice to eat. Let's do like a football thicko Christmas meal or something.
Yeah,
Or
Oh,
get
that'd be
together.
lovely.
Yeah.
Can't you get a biryani in at yours and then we'll film it?
Or get biryani at mine. I'll get it
That'd be
sent
good.
from Iceland.
No wet wings. No wet wings, mate.
He was knocking me the other day about the food. Hey, Kendog, if you saw how he polished this box of popcorn, it weren't a bag, brother. It was
Ken
bigger
Dog.
than my TV.
Yeah, Ken Dog. Me and Sel,
Everyone went over.
me and
Didn't
Sel
share
ate the
it.
popcorn. Yeah, me and Sel ate the popcorn. Yeah, Ken Dog. Me and Sel ate the popcorn, but when it got to the end, I finished it. Yeah, but you know what? His guest was so starved. He whipped out some wet wings. They said no, thanks, Lee. He had pizzas in the fridge, hiding pizzas from us. I said, "What about the pizzas that you promised us, Lee?"
I
As soon as he
forgot.
looked at the
I
pizza,
forgot the
I
beer.
can't remember who it was who was there. He's made ate 3/4 of the pizza. He says, "No, I'm polishing this off." But Lee don't say nothing about that.
Who was that? Robbo?
Was it
You're
Robbo?
not
Was it
naming.
Robbo?
Yeah, when the
No,
wrestling was on.
what? Yeah. What's Robbo?
Yeah. I thought
He,
no, we'll
ate
go out. We'll go out for a meal. We'll go out for
listen,
an
Ken
interview
Dog.
meal.
His guests had nothing to eat apart from sweets.
But they had loads of drink.
And what was
What
Lee
do you have?
rushing into the kitchen and stuffing his face with the door shut?
Eating the wings, eating the wet wings.
These are my wings.
Sorry,
They're
boys,
not
there's no
puppies, they're
pizza.
mine.
Pizza's all gone.
And it's giving everyone else Oreos, Ken Dog.
Fucking hell, I need to lose weight, boy. Fuck me.
I know, Chris, Lee, don't have it. Oi, Chris, where's the invite to yours, eh?
Oh,
Ken Dog,
no.
you've been to.
Chris's lovely lady has made me lovely meals.
Yeah,
Ken Dog,
you
he
should
gets.
make me a meal. I'm
Ken
going to
Dog,
come out for a meal.
he be having seconds when it comes to mine.
Yeah, but you told me
I'm
to.
pudding. I'm
Did
pudding.
he ask, though? Did he ask?
No,
No,
they can have it.
the first time Ken Dog, he was like walking around the food, going up and down, pacing around it. I said, do you want some more, mate?
No, I didn't. Mate, I went in his cupboard. I bought lovely kids advent calendars. He ate them.
Ken Dog is all stalking the food. he goes,
He's like a hyena in the wilderness, like a wildebeest.
wait, he's waiting for the lions to leave.
Fuck off.
He goes,
Waiting
can I
for
have
you
more?
to give him the nod. Go on then.
Can I have more, please, sir? I said, go on, Oliver. Go on, son.
Nasty.
Right, we'll go for an end of year meal. We'll go for an end of year meal. Put it on Marv. Marv will pay for it. Marv must be earning big
when we
money.
did it, yeah?
See the
When we did
suits
it,
he wears.
Marv saw the food, yeah? He got so jealous. I don't know what got over him. He got jealous because Lee was praising the food. He went and got his own one from me. He made his own Chinese the next day and showed us in the group. He's all taking pictures of it. That's a narcissist there.
He's running nights here, there, and everywhere. He can pick up the tab.
Did you see him in his NARS suit, in his best NARS outfit?
Yeah,
So-
we need to get a few pods before he gets invited to any kind of thicko group meal. He's not part of the team at the moment.
He won't
But
even turn up.
But so then, going back to United, Tom,
Yeah.
it ain't this a bad time to be playing Liverpool away.
Why?
They need a result. Well, they need a result.
No, I don't think it's a bad time to play them. I think what's happened, and I've called it out on the WhatsApp group, and unfortunately I missed one of the last pods where you talked about it. Liverpool have been ordinary, and
I agree.
And they've signed a number of players who have been hyped up beyond belief, and they are not as strong as they were last year.
Facts.
So it's probably the best time to play them. And people are starting to realise that Slot probably benefited from Klopp's team, and now it's his team. All of a sudden, it's not looking good. So there's absolutely a chance that we'll get battered by Liverpool because they're still very strong. They're still better than us. But if I was going to play them at any time over the last 5 years, it would be right now.
No.
Yep.
I agree. I agree with Trendo.
But even worse than when they were come out of COVID that season.
They won the league.
Oh, well, that was a bit
No,
of
they did.
That
Well,
was a bit of an exceptional season.
Yeah, but they were champions, though. They were champions.
Yeah,
They're
they were
champions.
champions, but it was an exceptional season, wasn't it? Let's put that one aside. Other than that, the last 4 or 5 years, this is the worst Liverpool
Yeah,
season.
as them goes, Man United will get battered by Liverpool's under-21s, mate.
Oh.
Okay. They're jittery. You said it every game, they're jittery.
Outside of
Very.
Arsenal, who's looked impressive in the league, Tom?
Tottenham.
City have looked a bit hot and cold, but I think looking strong. They're looking like they could turn it on. You always got to worry about City. Don't take them for granted.
No.
City,
They're the ones
City,
you've got to look out for, you know.
Yeah. I don't think Chelsea look very good. I've been a bit surprised. I thought they'd be a bit stronger this year.
Boring.
Yeah,
boring.
they've been a bit boring. Yeah, I agree. Spurs are not doing badly. I don't think they're going to be up there.
Not much creativity, though, is there?
Nah, boring.
All right.
7.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Between Liverpool and Arsenal.
Bournemouth fucking good. Good.
But
good
they're not gonna. They won't last the course.
No, probably. Well, but they're saying that they've got
if Semedo continues.
Yeah, I don't think that will happen. I think it's going to be between Liverpool and Arsenal. And I don't want to share Chris's optimism too much, but I do think Arsenal got a strong chance this year. And I would be, if it's between those two, I would really like Arsenal to win it out of the two.
What's this?
I'd
What's this?
like-
Asim's gone. This is copium from United fans. Be totally honest. You think United can come Anfield and do something?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've said that. I'm not hidden that. I said I think it's the best time to play him in 5 years. What more do you want, kid? What more do you want, Sam? Come on. I've backed us. I've just said that there's a good chance they'll also get battered. But it's the best chance to play Liverpool. They are not. Any Liverpool fan in the comments who wants to tell me that Liverpool are looking strong and the
They're
best in
lying.
5 years is lying.
Their
Because they
fans are
know.
cocky right now as well. They're posting pictures of United fans leaving Old Trafford at 5-0 down to Liverpool, and they're saying it's going to be
Yeah, that's
exactly the same thing.
embarrassing.
But they're saying it's
Well,
going to be exactly the same this weekend.
I'll be very
Well,
surprised if we don't score against them.
before
Yeah,
that,
me too. Me too.
before that, we've obviously got the internationals. What's your take on these things? Like when you see Bellingham not being played and stuff like that, Chris, what are you thinking?
Who cares? You feel I give a rat? I don't
Like,
give two fogs. I don't care.
no, what do you think is going on there? Do you think he'll pick him for the next one?
Yeah, he definitely will pick him, but I don't care.
I'll come in, Ely, and then I'd like to hear what you think about that as well. I
Yeah.
think it's a good sign that he's not just picking names.
Mm.
Like, for example, he's playing Anderson. Anderson's been looking pretty good,
Yeah.
but I do worry if we don't have our superstars playing in the team like we have in previous tournaments. It could be a disaster. But he's won the last couple, and we've looked really convincing.
They're the best ones. But I think I look at these games, obviously you can't take much from them. Like I'm looking at Wales now, they're losing to Belgium in a big game, 2-1. Serbia, no disrespect, who are these teams, man? Like their internationals are awful. None of us
Rubbish.
really like it.
The tournament's good.
But the tournament, this is what I like. I like the fact that he might be picking a team that he thinks will work together well in a tournament. Like, I love the
There's
centre
no
half.
way. There's no way Bellingham's not going. Gay's
No, you've got to
fantastic.
take him. You've got to take him. You have to take him.
Liverpool missing out on
But
Gay
how do you fit all
is
these players
crazy.
in? How do you fit all these players in?
So, Lee, question then. Do you think international football has got worse, more boring over the years, or has Premiership football and club football just got so much better that we're bored by international football now?
I think international football has got boring. I think if you look at when we were kids, it was like seeing a player from your team play for England, or it mainly was England because you didn't get as much accessibility to other international games then. But seeing that, it was like, oh my god! And they played at Wembley, which stood out as a stadium against the others. There was something prestigious about it, personally, from my point of view. And I think that the minute I think there was such a gulf in quality now with these qualifiers, and so many teams get through anyway. It's just boring. Like there's no real jeopardy, is there? So I don't know. I still don't know why TV companies like ITV bid to show it. They must get good viewing figures. They must do, and advertising. But it's just rubbish. It's rubbish. I don't think there's nothing about it. And I've got to be honest. I'm looking forward to the World Cup, but I don't know. Again, it's going to be a lot of filler before you get to anything good. It's going to be late nights. Yeah, I'm a little bit like, I wouldn't mind it going back to...
What time? What time's the World Cup?
Well, the England games and that are going to be like 1 a.m. because they're putting European teams later in the day because they're not used to some of the heat.
1 a.m.
That's early. That's going to be early. It might be, about 1 a.m. Yeah. So, I mean, like for me, and also there's extra teams in it. So no one really goes. It's like the Euros. No one really goes out.
So what time's the final going to be?
Oh, the final will probably go late afternoon. So about 10 p.m. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously they haven't put the times out yet, but I read it the other day. I just think that like the prestige of international football's gone out. I like seeing like what happens with like Wales and Northern Ireland and Scotland and things like that. But not that I watch it. But I'd be more interested to watch this Wales versus Belgium game than England versus Latvia. I won't watch England v Latvia tomorrow. I won't watch it because there's nothing to it.
How do you feel about having an international coach the English team?
I don't mind that. I think at the end of the day, I would have took Wenger years ago. None of that bothers me. Like at the end of the world has got like I'm getting on fucking soapbox here, but like
Tommy.
the world, the Tommy, the everything's so connected these days that it doesn't really feel like, back in the day, English for the England, like whatever, with manager. It just feels like get the best player for it, get the best manager. What I am not a fan of is players using international duty as clubs. So if someone plays a friendly for Ireland, like Declan Rice, and then decides to move and go to England, I think that's lousy. It's not club football,
I
man.
heard on TalkSport the other day, and I have to say I completely agree that it was part of the fun of international football is that it was the best English footballers, the best English manager, the best English physios, the best against the best French team, the best
Yeah.
French manager. And now I think it's been watered down having international coaches, not just England, any country. Australia having an English manager. Like, I think it should be the best of that country against the best of that country. It
Yeah,
makes it
I think
more
that's a good
fun.
shout. I think that's a good shout. I think, but that's the thing. Is that's nowadays. There's just either such a golfing class that it doesn't really matter, or money. Like it all comes down to money. Like Tuchel's on an 18-month contract. He'll manage in the World Cup, get paid handsomely. He's young enough. He'll go back into a big club job after that. Like, he's not
I think
Tuchel.
the point. Tuchel.
He's going United. He's going United, I heard.
I hope
Well,
not. I don't want him. I don't want him. I want. Yeah, definitely.
Pochettino, mate. Pochettino.
I think the problem is that I don't think the quality of opposition is necessarily the issue, because even back in the 90s and early 2000s, we had qualification which was against weaker teams. That's been the case for quite a long time. You've had qualifying groups where England have walked through, got to tournaments, done badly. It's just lost something. It's definitely lost something. And maybe it's that there's so many different players you get to play for England now. It's not as hard as it used to be to get a cap. There's players, you look back, right? Matt Letizia, Ian Wright, some of these players who couldn't get an England team. And now I just think like any Tom, Dick or Harry's got a cap. Yeah. It's lost exclusivity.
Well, one of the worst bits was when they gave that captain's armband to about 4 players in a friendly in about the space of 20 minutes. And that was when it was dying. Like, I just think also, there is no doubt club football now is so good. Like the drama of the Premiership, it's always been good, but it's got better and better. The accessibility of it, they like Sky Sports present football so fucking good, man. They are top notch, man.
But they are top notch, but they're starting to lose out on deals. What happens if Champions League goes to Netflix, Lee?
No, they're in the bid for it. So I read today. So what's going to happen from 2027 is like you see with NBA and NFL. The champion from last year's Champions League takes on another big side. So let's say Barcelona versus Bayern, and it's going to be one match that kicks off the tournament, like the final, on one night. That's the only game, and one channel is going to bid for that. But Sky is going in to bid for the next Champions League with TNT.
So is Netflix.
Netflix is going to bid, but they're going to buy certain packages. They're not going to buy it blanket. No one could afford it blanket. It's too expensive.
Yeah, look, I will say, just to go back a step for 1 second, Chris, if we get to the final of the World Cup, Lee will be painted with the St. George cross.
I never did it when we got the final Euro.
Singing the national anthem like he's never sang
I love it. Look, listen, I'll tell you what. That what was it? What was the first one? That one I like. We come out of lockdown. That was wonderful. I love that one, and we lost. And I like the last one. Anything that's going to have a party, but I'm not going to put St. George's.
He loves it.
Yeah, of course I love it. Tournament football is special, man. Like, it is special. What I like about it, or what I do like when it happens in a good way, is that it makes people happier. Like,
do you
people
remember when you two was fake crying when we was in school in 2002? I think it was.
No, we went to watch Argentina together against England. When you two
were
come to the pub that day?
I think I stayed at home because you went to the pub.
It was against Brazil, Chris.
Yeah, and you two was doing a fake guttedness thing.
Oh, no, I was gutted because I thought we were going to win it.
I was gutted.
And we were 1-0 up. I was gutted, mate. When we beat Argentina.
Did you wear a Brazil top the next day, though? Was it you?
Yeah, no, not that time.
Yeah, he did.
Not that time. No, when we beat
Ronaldinho.
We beat Argentina, and we just looked really good. And I thought, like, we're going to win this.
We were dancing in the streets in Tottenham.
What was fun? But it's moments like that I like. I don't like the bullshit that comes with it. I don't like all the buggery and the fucking media shit. But I do like that every person on the street, 8 times out of 10, it's nice. It's a good vibe. Like wherever you go, wherever you have I remember one when England who was England played? England played when they got to the semi-finals of the World Cup in 2018.
Croatia.
They beat Sweden. They lost to Croatia, but they beat Sweden to get there, and it was the first time since 1990. And I had Chris's big speaker. He let me borrow it, and I had like a big party. My dad came. Like it was amazing. Like out on the street, and that's the bits I remember. Like dancing with the policeman. That's beautiful. All that stuff. Just happy people. That's what I like about it. But
I
I
was
think
at the final against Italy. I went to the final.
weren't you?
And
Real fan, Ken Dog.
It was mad. It
Did you sneak in like the rest of them?
It was. Say again.
Did you sneak in like a lot of people I knew?
No, it was all legit.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of the trouble when I rocked up. It was pretty rowdy. And after the game, the only consolation I had on the train, I was gutted.
Yeah.
Especially after spending like the money to get there. On the train home, I said to my mate, I was like, do you know what? We're lucky we lost. Because if we'd won, these lot would have just been like, it would have kicked off. They would have ruined London. They would have there were so many thugs.
They ruined it in the daytime. I was there. In the daytime, it was nasty. I didn't like it. Horrible.
The Italians,
Horrible.
man. I'm so glad that they've won this because as much as I love to see England win, the England fans, man, they're just.
So, mate, this is the thing. So we played Scotland early in the tournament, and I was off that day. I was going to watch it in Clapham because lockdown was on, so there's still some restrictions. I went to Leicester Square in the day, and the Scotland fans were there, piercing down the rain all day, and the vibe was beautiful. We was with all the Scottish people, so much fun, bagpipe. I was like, this is beautiful. Me and my friend Shane getting drunk. Then we went to watch it, whatever. Went back there for the England final, and the atmosphere was toxic. It was all that 10 German bombers. And went, this ain't no one. And then it gives fucking, and then fucking he loved it, and he come at me with it, or like as if I'm Tommy Robinson, fucking Chris here, and I was
like David,
mad.
He's like David Brent, Chris. He's like 10. Is that a camera? The guys, this is disgusting. You got to stop this. This is disgusting. Give it a rest.
No, it was horrible. It was hot. They smashed up the big Odeon in Leicester Square. They smashed the windows with bottles. Some guy had a firework up his arse.
Was it you?
Yeah. No, it was crazy.
By the way, Tommy, if you're listening to this, if you catch wind of this, these are your most unpatriotic Brits.
Go on, Italy. Scottish fans.
No, but like, I like it when it's good, and I liked it when I remember 2002 World Cup very fondly. Like we'd watch it at yours, we watched it at the snooker club, we watched it at the pub, we watched it in school. Do you know what I mean? Like it was on like that. It was great.
International football was good back then, but we had a brilliant team as well. We had honestly, how those boys didn't win something.
Well, that's why it came out the other day.
The other nations were much better though. Look at France, look at Spain, look at Holland.
They hate each other. These lot. They hate each other.
Yeah, no, but even if they didn't hate each other, they still weren't as good as Brazil.
Because we've never had a style.
Yeah, Brazil were outstanding, but
Ronaldo, Ronaldinho.
If we had Southgate back then to just
Piss
get
off,
them.
Ken Dog.
No, it's true, man, because he was a genius.
He didn't have the tactical nous stuff. He ain't got the tactical nous to play.
What England haven't got?
I don't think international football needs it as much, Chris.
I think I've got another stat here.
I've
got another stat here somewhere. Hold on.
It's ChatGPT's done in the world again, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
It's actually regarding England as well. Hold on.
What England hasn't got is style. They haven't got a style. Every other country that wins.
Glenn Hoddle had a style. Glenn Hoddle had a style.
Players have a style.
After Glenn Hoddle, there was no style. After Glenn, there was no style.
Yeah. Oh, what?
And Terry, and Venables. Here you go. Here's a stat. Here's a stat. When Gerrard and Scholes played together in central midfield pair for England, they played 11 games, won 8, drew 3, lost 9.
Who was they against, though?
Doesn't matter who they're against. So
of course it does. If it's fucking 11 San Marino, I'll beat them.
It wasn't 11 San Marinos. It doesn't. But okay, maybe we need to get some context on that. But
please.
From face value, it looks like that the problem was Frank Lampard.
Well, they couldn't fit them all in, could they? They put
That's
Scholes
the
out
problem.
left
They
midfield,
They
and that's
tried
why
to
he
fit them all
retired.
in.
That was the
He
mistake they
retired
tried
after
to.
Euro. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, there was all talk last week. They were all talking about it. I think, was it Gerard on Ferdinand's podcast?
But even him saying that, the fact of the matter is, they tried to shoehorn a man in, but it didn't work.
Yeah,
Cool.
And
not.
it worked and to the point where Paul Scholes had to retire early. Before that, they tried to put him left wing of a diamond.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
true,
They've done
man.
all
Because
sorts.
other nations were leaving out superstars, and you're like,
Yeah.
but that's why, because it didn't fit into. You can't fit them all in. You've got to choose your strongest 11, a team. You've got to play players in their best positions. And some managers have done that, and others have been like, if I don't include Scholes, Gerrard, and Lampard, I'm going to get slated for it.
Well,
And they
that
were
was
weak.
where Sven was wrong.
They were
Yeah.
all wrong though. It wasn't just Fender.
Yeah.
It was
It was
everyone.
all of
It was
them.
everyone. The media as well. Because the media saying we got to play it together. Well, hold on a minute. No, wait. Well, one, we ain't got the formation because no
Yeah.
one was doing 4-3-3 international. It was the 3-5-2, and they even tried to put Beckham
Yeah.
and win back. It was all crazy.
I think what good international managers do is they recognise as well, and I think Southgate was okay at it, but like you haven't necessarily got to play the best player in every position. If you've got like a couple of players, for example, at centre back pairing who are English, play for their club together, that might be a better way to go than putting John Terry with Ferdinand, for example.
But then we're
And I
saying
think
Bellingham's got to play now. But if these teams keep
he
winning
hasn't got
3-0,
to play.
5-0,
He
He
hasn't
hasn't,
got to
but
play.
it's whether it's on form. But I just believe that Bellingham will be on form by that point.
He should be. He's been fantastic for us, and I think he probably will
Outstanding
and
player.
should play. But the point is that it's got to be the players who play together the best, not the best individuals.
Yeah.
him and Kane
Facts.
don't like each other, do they? They don't like each
Who?
other, boy. You can tell.
How do you know
Bellingham
that?
and Kane. I just get the sense when I look at them. I get the sense that they drift into each other's little spaces.
You also said the Rock batted for
Rock
the
was
other team.
gay. Yeah. I knew he was going to say that. I saw his film. It was all right. He was okay in it, but it
Didn't
won't
you
win
ever
him a-
falling out with him though? Is that what this is about?
Yeah, he
He
blocked
blocked
him.
me.
Remember, the Rock blocked him. Remember?
He blocked me.
That's probably is that the worst day of your life, Lee?
No, because the worst day of my life was when he didn't turn up to WrestleMania. That was the worst day. When he should have fucking shown up and finished the story. You don't go to a cinema and watch 3/4 and walk out if you love the film. Anyway,
dear. I
wrestling.
just imagine that the little kid stood there trying to get an autograph from like Kobe Bryant. Loves him, and Kobe just walks past him. Just like one of those moments.
The NBA starting again in a couple of weeks. The NBA starting.
We're logging off, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Lee. Thanks for the American link. We'll see you later. Yeah. Take care.
Thanks,
Love. We'll see you next
Love.
week when
Bye,
they'll
everyone.
be. What's the score,
Love.
Tom? What's the score? Liverpool, Man United.
What's that, Lee? What
Truthfully.
did you say, brother? I'm going to go Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1.
You know it's
Come
at Liverpool.
on. 1, huh?
You know it's at Anfield.
Yeah. 2-1
All right.
United. 2-1
All right.
United.
Chris, what are you saying?
4-0 Liverpool.
I'm going to say 3-1 Liverpool.
Oh,
Love.
Right, love. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.